All right, hey, welcome back to the really first module. We just went through the introduction and the overview, and we went through, kind of an overview of everything we're going to be going through. And now we're into the first module, which is all about reverse engineering. So we went through the big picture, and you want to kind of keep that in mind. But now we're going to niche down a little bit and come up with starting with the end in mind. And hey, for this session, it's totally important. If you're listening to this while you're driving, just be willing to come back to it and make sure you're in a place where you can follow along and even be on your computer looking through some of these things that we're going to go through. So this first module of the 7-step system is all about reverse engineering. And so in this, we're going to talk about what is your end goal. Now, in the first one, we talked about kind of like big picture, like what's the end goal of your business or of your channel, of the brand that you want to build. But we're actually going to get it all the way down to what is the end goal of a single video. And every video should have a single purpose. And so in this one, and this is so important, is that every video should have one primary purpose in addition to adding to the overall goal of your channel. One of the big mistakes people can make is that they will try to do too many things. Like they don't just accomplish the one, they end up trying to do all things, so they accomplish no things. Where if you want to just have a video, make a sale of a product, then architect it around that. If you want to get a ton of views and just kind of have a viral video that makes money off of ads, well, then it should be wired to do that, but not do something else. And so every video will end up having a specific purpose. And so, for example, maybe your video's goal is to get views. In that case, we would want to, study videos that get a lot of views and that maybe go viral and get exposure in that way. Maybe you want to get subscribers. And in that case, in the video, you're really emphasizing like, hey guys, subscribe to this YouTube channel because in the future, we're going to be doing a lot more of this. And so that's the goal of the video. But what we'll find is that a lot of times what I'll always teach students is that there are goals that are even better than what you can accomplish on YouTube. And one of those is getting email signups. And one of the reasons why this is so important is because technically YouTube's our tool here. I mean, this course is based around ranking videos on YouTube that can get results and get you views while you snooze. But someday, I don't think this is going to happen, but someday YouTube could close their doors. They can do whatever they want. It's their platform. The beauty of building an email list, and this applies to everybody, even YouTubers, whether you got a business, building a brand, no matter who you are, the beauty of building an email list is that that is always going to be yours. You're going to have a way to communicate with your tribe, your community, your customers. And so you want to maybe build an email list. If that's the case, you create a video that adds value and then you say, hey guys, make sure to sign up to my insiders list. Make sure to download this free guide or something because your goal of that one video is an email list. Maybe it's to get followers on another platform. You're using YouTube to get exposure and build somewhere else. Maybe it's to build your brand. And actually, let's go to get followers. Sometimes it's good you want to get a cutting edge on a new platform or you want to really build somewhere else. The power of having influence on YouTube can go anywhere else. And I've seen that if I want to have a jump headlong into something like Snapchat or Instagram or Facebook, that you now have the ability to drive traffic, and traffic means people, that you have the ability to bring awareness to other platforms because of that. And you could just create one video that says, hey guys, I'm doing something new over here, and let them know about it. Say, go do it right now. Here's my username. Here's how to follow me. Here's how to stay in touch on this other platform. That one video could point people that direction. Maybe you just want to build your brand in general. And for specifically, maybe it's like an authority building video. It's kind of like a story video about you and your brand, and it builds your credibility. It builds your authority. That would be a specific goal. Or maybe you want to make sales off affiliate products. One of the ways that we were able to start making a passive income and eventually a full-time income on YouTube was really the sales of affiliate products. So the goal of the video is, I don't know if they're going to subscribe and I don't know if they're going to like me or even watch the whole video, but if I give them some awareness about this product and then they end up liking the video and end up purchasing that product, well, then I get income. And so that's my goal of that video. And then maybe the goal is to make sales of your own products. It would sure be a distraction to, really focus on somebody else's product as an affiliate. No, of course, you're going to focus on the sale of your own product in the video. So you want to have each one video have a specific goal. Here's an example. If you wanted to just get started making passive income from Amazon, my favorite affiliate program and a great way to start earning passive income. What you could do is, what are you knowledgeable about and passionate about that they sell? Now, they pretty much sell everything, so there's probably something that's relevant to your brand. Let's say if you have a cooking channel, they sell pots and pans, and they sell tools for cooking. And so you're knowledgeable about that, you're passionate about that. And so a small goal would be to review or create a tutorial of that product. And so you're like, hey, I'm reviewing these Cuisinart pots and pans, and here's how you use them. And hey, by the way, if you want to check them out, there's a link in the description. And the small goal is to just actually make a little bit of affiliate sales off of a review or a how-to of a product inside your niche. If you had a channel that was all about construction or working with wood or or beauty or anything, then you can always do a tutorial of that product that's super relevant to your overall channel, but it's the small goal that ends up generating some passive income. And we'll get more into that a little bit later if that's not all making sense quite yet. Now, the big goal, though, would then be to create a series of reviews and possibly a brand in the niche. So for the cooking example, not only do you maybe review some cooking tools and some pots and pans and some different products, but then of course you're also doing tutorials in that arena. You're also maybe eventually going to release a cookbook. And like my friend Laura Vitale, she eventually has a cookbook now and has grown her channel by just staying focused on cooking and continues to just build around a huge brand that's just led her influence to all kinds of places. And that's the big goal. But that small goal of one video fits inside of that. So in personal example, I had a small goal of just ranking one video about video cameras. I actually am, I'm truly passionate about cameras, about tech, about video creation, creativity. And so I wanted, though, to rank one video about cameras, and specifically that video then, if people get to learn from me and see the advice and see kind of my review, I kind of look at it like I'm working at Best Buy and I'm in the camera department, which would be my favorite department. And I'm there giving people tips and letting them know the pros and the cons. And then they go, hey, I like this camera you recommended. I'm going to buy it. And the thing at Best Buy, though, is you don't get commissions. But the cool thing is that on YouTube, you can with affiliate marketing. And so not only does that video rank number one, but it also literally makes passive sales of cameras through Amazon affiliate program every single day. And that's the small goal. It's a great goal, and that one video did it. But the big goal for me is to actually build out a tech channel and a review channel around people and helping them going further, faster in media. And that's called Think Media TV. So there you go. You have your small goal, and it fits inside of your big goal. But I only wanted to rank one video that accomplished one specific purpose, and that is that I wanted to create passive income through affiliate marketing. So another goal might be that for you, you want to get just general subscribers, but also specifically maybe email subscribers. And so you maybe would ask, what are people searching for the most in your niche? And I work with a lot of people in the self-help personal development space. And so maybe it's just goal setting, like quite literally, like how to set New Year's resolutions, how to set goals, how to set business goals, how to, build a team. And it could just be those types of topics. And you start putting out content that fits inside of your niche. But then you ask yourself the question, okay, what's most important to you and your brand? And maybe you don't want to do affiliate marketing at all. Maybe you really want to build specific clients for a service, or maybe you want to grow your channel to actually sell your products and not somebody else's. If growing an email list then was your primary goal because you want that customer base and you want those people in your audience to go to that next level with you, then that would be your primary call to action in the video. You create one video and you're saying you're defining what winning looks like for this video. if it gets 1 million views, but only gets 10 email subscribers, then it wasn't a success. But if it gets 1,000 views and gets 100 people that are email subscribers, then it was a success, because that was the one goal of the video, was to build your email list. So what is the goal of the one video? And one way to think, now let's shift to big goals. So we're working kind of in this tension between our big goal and then our specific goals for each video. And so on the big goal level, it's good to answer this question: what is the overall focus of your YouTube channel? Because then we can decide if the small goal fits into that. And this is kind of a helpful thing I like to take people through by looking at TV networks. And when QVC comes up, what does that make you think of? Of course, right? That's the channel where you're going to be able to buy stuff, and they're going to be reviewing watches and then dresses and then a blender. And so really, if you wanted to create a channel on YouTube that reviews products, you could be the QVC of YouTube, and you could niche down specifically in that, but people would understand that your bigger brand is that you're QVC, and through selling your own stuff and affiliate marketing, you could really create a strong brand. Maybe it's HGTV. Different than QVC, all about, of course, home decor and flipping houses and all kinds of different things. And you could be the HGTV of YouTube, and maybe your channel and your brand could relate to that. Or maybe it's like a personal brand, like the Oprah Winfrey Network. And of course, there's self-help and personal development, and her brand is massive, but maybe it gives an idea that it's kind of built around you. It's built around a person, and the kind of content that goes on that channel would be similar to what you would find on her network or what you would find in her magazine. Maybe it's a news channel, or maybe it's Comedy Central and it's all about humor and comedy, or it's the Food Network, or maybe it's kind of faith-based, like the Christian Television Network, or a different thing like that. All the content fits inside of that. Or of course, ESPN, and maybe it's sports content and reviewing sports or anything like that. The key here is that while you don't have to be focused, it's really good to know the focus of your channel, because on ESPN is not the same content as on Food Network. And some people, when they're starting with YouTube and really to build momentum and really to build power, there's something about being focused that can generate a lot when it comes to not just ranking, but building your income and building your brand. And focus really is power. And one thing to consider too is that this is really the future of YouTube. Like, I want you to think about this. Like, we are still at the beginning stages of people shifting. More viewers are coming online every day. More of an audience is coming on the internet every day and discovering online video. And so there's so much opportunity for you, for what you're doing, to really focus your brand like this, to know, with clarity what you're going for, and to really build something amazing in the coming months and even years. And so the power of focus. What is the focus of your particular YouTube channel? Now, I want to give you a couple examples of my journey over the years and of personal channels that I've started. Now, here's a disclaimer. This is actually, and you could save time by kind of learning from sort of like my mistakes. Now, these channels are all pretty good, but I've been literally working on this for years, and I have 3 main YouTube channels that I'm focusing on. I don't recommend that you do this. You should have one. Focus on one and really generate momentum behind one first, and maybe eventually, once you've got things going and maybe even can get a team around you, move on to others. But I would say that I honestly kind of did it sort of the wrong way, and it's probably taken me longer to grow. Like, at the age of these channels, Think Media TV and Sean Thinks, I think, are like 6 and 7 years old. So it's taken me a long time to do this. But these give you an example of my personal experience with building YouTube channels. And so with Think Media TV, that's a tech review channel. And you can see the rating there. I give it 5 stars because it's totally focused. Like, you know what you're going to get there. You're going to get video reviews, audio reviews, and cameras and tech, and it's all on that channel. And so the goals there are to grow the subscribers, and it's a way to make affiliate sales and to make sponsorships. And in one sense, it's kind of just an extension of video influencers, because naturally, video influencers is kind of like the marketing side and the strategic side of online video. Think Media TV is like the tech side. Like, these are the tools, that you need to build online video. So then video influencers really probably started with the most strategy. And this is what you can glean from this course is I would want you to start, or even now, get this strategic thinking that we launched with. And because I think we launched with such focus and clarity, that's how we were able to grow from 0 to 10,000 subscribers in 10 months, because it had a strategy right out of the gate. So that channel is online video education. And so there, of course, we want to grow our subscribers, but on that channel, we want to grow our email list. And we want to specifically gather a tribe of people that are saying, man, we see the power and potential of online video. We want to know the shortcuts, know the tips. Let's do it. And we make some affiliate sales there. We're going to do book sales, and we're going to, Benji and I are going to write a book that we have in the pipeline, and then also courses and coaching. So this was where it is. And that one's clear too. It's not a cooking channel. It's not beauty. It's not even ultimately selling a service right now or anything, but we have a clear focuses. You could see those under that channel. But then if you jump over to my personal channel, Sean Thinks, that one has really just been a place where I've just experimented over the years. And one of the things that I've had great success with there was I created a gift ideas series and have ranked a ton of videos there. And it's generated some good income. But really, it's pretty random, and it's been a place of experiment. So that's why I rate that one with 3 stars, because it is personal brand. And so I guess the focus of it is that if you care about me, then you might like anything that goes up on the channel. But the problem with that is that if you rank a video for some gift ideas, but then you post, just a random video of you just doing some stuff, and that's completely off topic of why the person subscribed, well, then when they see that thing that is not what they subscribed for, they might unsubscribe. And so it's not that you shouldn't build a personal brand channel, but it's just maybe some tips to help you with your thinking. With Sean Thinks, it's like I'm going consistently with QVC on some gift ideas, and then all of a sudden I turn to ESPN, and it's like, whoa, I liked QVC, but I didn't realize this was going to be ESPN. And so that are just some tips that really, again, focus is power. But saying that, wherever you are right now, and if maybe your YouTube channel is kind of random, that is totally okay. Ultimately, even today, I was able to kind of flounder throughout the years and experiment a lot, and then start getting results. So when you experiment, it is all right, and you can have a lot of success along the way. And so let's get to some action items. And I definitely want you to write this down. And so what is the focus of your channel overall? And the greater clarity you could put there is not just going to help you in your thinking and your idea generation, but it's really going to help others. It's going to help people say, I want to go to Starbucks today. And if you said Pizza Hut, no, Starbucks. I mean, 2 totally different things, right? So if your channel, what's the focus of your channel, and a clear way that people can follow and say, yeah, I want coffee, not pizza. And that's what I'm going to get from you on your channel. And the second one, now, what is one video idea? Now, we're going to go through a ton of video ideas. And so we're going to kind of have like this, in the next module, we're going to be creating a list of a lot of video ideas, but we want to workshop one through the rest of this course. So maybe as we're going through, you're saying, okay, I am going to just review one product that I love, that I use, that I am passionate about, and that I know a lot about, and it fits inside of my brand. That's what I'm going to workshop, and I'm going to figure out how to research it. We're going to go through how to rank it, how to monetize it, do different things like that, and we're going to workshop that. But when we get into the next module and we also have a running list, we'll see that there's one video idea that we want to publish soon, but that we're also constantly generating, wow, look at all the opportunities, so we could be ahead with coming up for video ideas. And then write down the primary purpose of that one video. So as I just said, this one video, we want to create a video that is going to be engineered to get people on our email list, or it is going to review a product and I want to make affiliate sales. I want this video to start making me some income, and that is the goal of this video. Or I just want to start getting some views. I want to start getting out there. I'm not really sure about anything else yet, and that's cool too. So the goal of this video is to get as many views as possible. So write down the primary purpose and then work on that video idea throughout the rest of these modules. So, hey, you did it. Thank you. Well done. seriously, congratulations is in order because you are getting through this course. You're doing great, and I'm excited to be hanging out with you and spending this time together. And so I know this is a lot, but stay encouraged and don't ever forget this. Remember, we started with that why, that as we learn all this information and we absorb all this information, it's going towards a purpose of not just why of getting some views and maybe making some income, but with our big purpose of ultimately making a difference in our family, in our life, and in the lives of others. So in the next session, we're actually going to now get into the research stage. And so we're going to be using some tools. We're going to be sharing those with you. So get ready to actually workshop your one video idea. Get ready to create a pool and generate a lot of different video ideas that'll fit under your overall brand, your overall goal. And the next session is seriously going to be awesome. You're not going to want to miss it. So I'm excited to hang out with you soon in just a little bit.